It's been about 6 months since I last smoked DMT, but this past week I felt like it was finally time to give it a go again. So I got my root bark and had one of my best extractions yet. It's been a while since my last trip, and I had a lot of anxiety, so I decided to start out small and work my way up until I break through. For my first trip, I immediately started out on Mars and saw these small pyramids slowly turn into full-size pyramids like the ones in Egypt. I honestly can't remember much else from the first trip, but it also only lasted about 4 minutes since it was a smaller dosage. My second and third trips lasted about 15 minutes. I started my third trip when the second one was ending, and most of the stuff I saw just can't be described with words, but I remember seeing a red entity in a red room. The room and the entity looked like they were made of flesh, and I was transported to some planet that almost looked like Earth. It had aliens instead of humans, and I was at a football stadium inside a clear dome watching them play a game of football. After that, I was flying above a beach with beautiful mountains. It just felt very freeing. But the fourth trip was definitely one of the most insane trips I've ever had. I was instantly in a room full of black and white puzzle pieces. I turned my head to the right, and a door made out of piano tiles appeared. Then I saw the Jester coming out of the door. I didn't know it was the Jester at first because it started out as this colorful goo leaking out of the door until I saw an enormous Jester head smiling at me. I felt him put his arm around my shoulder, and it felt like I melted into the DMT realm while he showed me the most profound shit I've ever seen. I was seeing new colors melting all around me. He was showing me stuff that I honestly can't even describe. He felt like the friendliest entity I've ever met. It felt like we've been best friends our entire lives, and I had an overwhelming feeling of joy while he showed me how beautiful DMT can be. I started to feel like I was becoming part of the DMT realm. At this point, I had no sense of time and felt like I was going to be here forever. Not in a bad way, though. The Jester was telling me there's a thin line between reality and the realm I'm in on DMT, which made me tell him that he's right and I'll do good in my life so I can have fun in this life. Then I started to come down. I was just kind of curious if anyone's had similar encounters with the Jester, because most of what I've seen on this subreddit has been bad encounters with him. I've met him 4 times out of my 200+ trips. Each time was good. Today it felt like he wanted to show me that I'm welcome back, since this is the longest I've gone without tripping on DMT. The other times I've met him, he didn't communicate much, but rather just showed me really weird things. It felt like he just wanted to show me how crazy and fun DMT can get. Thank you for listening.